guys, welcome back to I Am Sally YouTube channel. Well, another week has come and we see each other again today. And today I'm going to talk about the things that I wish I had known and done in the early years of my 20s. And for most of you who are youngsters watching my video, I do hope that you can pick up something helpful from my own stories and experiences that I'm about to share with you right now. The first thing, have confidence in myself. Well, 10 years ago, I was just a little girl leaving my tiny town for living and studying in a completely new environment, Hanoi city. And by the time I had been so familiar with having my parents taking care of everything in my life, so when I had to leave them for living on my own in a big city, I was struggling a lot. And in reality, I was super reserved, shy, and soft-spoken girl in people's eyes. And in actual fact, I didn't have the courage to express my own thoughts and feelings or perspectives with my teachers and classmates at university. And besides, I was too shy to open up and make new friends. And probably because I was too scared of being judged by others. And as a result, I found it really hard to build a bond with my classmates or whoever I study with. And I think I missed out on lots of opportunities for work and study. Fortunately, over time, I learned that I can train myself to become confident as I want by recognizing my strengths and weaknesses and being myself. And I'm also aware that without the confidence, I won't be able to do anything, even the tiniest things. Because if I do not believe that I can do something, I won't even give it a try. So how can I uncover my potential abilities as well as develop them, right? And now I understand my own value despite my shortcomings or flaws. But I learned to accept myself as I am, but still work on developing my gifts and improving my weaknesses. The second thing, select the right books to read. Well, I have always been a keen reader since I was an undergraduate, and throughout my student life, I read a myriad of books. However, I've noticed that the books that I was reading at the time didn't really help me develop myself or my life very much. And it was because they are just something very emotional and not very practical when it comes to the value and the content, because I was an emotional girl at the time. So I tended to choose the books that are a bit gentle, soothing, or dreamy, so that I can feel relaxed whenever I drown myself in those books. And it was not until recent years that I realized that I have become more down to earth and sensible when it comes to choosing the books to read. And I will only buy the books that are helpful in solving some problems in my life, or develop my mindset, or help me stay motivated and persevere with my goals and dreams. And since then, I've also noticed some positive changes in my life, and so I think it's very necessary for us to choose the right books to read rather than read whatever we like. Number 3, make use of my free time after school or work to better myself rather than dating or falling in love. Well, during the early years of my 20s, I spent most of the time after school or work relaxing, hanging out with my friends, or sometimes going out with boys. And now as I look back, I really regret that I didn't use that precious time of my youth to work on building my own value or digging deeper into my specialized profession. Well, personally, I don't mean that I take love for granted. By contrast, I assume that it would be really great to have a significant other while pursuing our study or career. That said, I also assume that love should not be the biggest priority in our youth, but instead, I think I should have worked on building my own value by reading great books, upgrading my English proficiency, or learning new skills. That way, I do believe that my life would be a lot more successful and financially comfortable right now. Number 4, actively seek solution to my problems. Well, in my youth, I used to confront lots of difficulties and problems, such as communicating, making new friends, work productivity, or time management. However, I rarely spend my time looking for some solutions to those problems. And by contrast, I tended to adopt similar approaches or methods to my work and study. So consequently, I seem to stay unchanged or make very slow progress over a decade. However, now things have been a lot more different because I've learned that whenever I had a difficulty or obstacle or problem, I will instantly look for some solutions to those things. It could be from the books or internet or someone I trust. And for example, I find myself very easily lose enthusiasm for my goals and dreams. So I tended to buy the books, the motivational books that can help me stay persevere or hungry for the success. Number 5, dare to sacrifice for my goals. Well, when I was younger, I was just a normal person doing the normal things. I went to school or got to work in the daytime and then relaxed in the evening. Besides, at some periods, I did have some specific goals to pursue. However, I wasn't consistent or persevere enough to pursue them until the end because it was too tough while I was too occupied with my work. So I decided to throw in the towel. However, now I come to a realization that if I had put in lots of effort into my study, to study very well, or successfully pursued one goal in those years, my life would be a lot more successful and comfortable right now. And in addition, over time, I also learned that I must learn to give up something in order to achieve something else. And I also understand the importance of making great effort towards my goals and dreams. So since then, I tried to wake up earlier, work harder, and make the most use of my time to work and study, as well as avoid wasting my time on surfing the internet. And I'm also aware that if I want to achieve something tomorrow, I must plant it from today. So now that is the last thing that I wish I had done in my 20s, which is to save up and invest earlier. Well, during the years after graduation, I had some jobs and earned a certain amount of money every month. And I did practice saving up on a monthly basis. However, I just kept it in my bank account without knowing that I could put it into the saving account of the bank and got the interest. Well, another mistake that I made was that I oftentimes waited until I saved a considerable amount of money before putting it into my saving account. And later, I realized that I should put the money into the saving account, even if it's just a small amount, because over time, especially in the long term, with the power of compound interest, my money will become bigger and bigger. My savings will become bigger and bigger. And in addition, I should have done some search of the information for fund certificates and practiced investing with this form of investment earlier, because this is considered to be a safe and effective way of investing for those who do not specialize in finance like me. So those are the things that I wish I had done in my 20s. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.